Hi everyone, hola hola, bienvenidos a mi canal. Thank you so much for joining. So we are going to be reacting to a song by Bruno Mars, but the Spanish version. So the Spanish version of Risk It All, and it is called Lo Ariesgo Todo. So I'm very intrigued to see how it's different, whether it's the same kind of instrumental, or whether it's just the lyrics that have changed. So let's go for it.
Yo por tener tu corazón, la estrella más lejana, te la doy, haré todo lo que pidas tú. Pídeme la luna, yo aprendo a volar, por tu amor no hay montaña que no puede escalar. Es loco, pero sí, yo te quiero así. Lo arriesgo todo por ti. Tomar tu mano, hacerte mía. Quiero ser solo yo, el hombre de tu vida. Yo haré todo lo que pidas tú. Sobre el fuego caminar, para tu lado estar. Tu corazón herido no puedo curar. Es loco, pero sí, yo te quiero así. Lo arriesgo todo por ti. Cruzaría todo el mar para abrazarte. Doy mi vida solo por besarte. Yo no voy a parar hasta demostrar que te puedo amar. Pídeme la luna, yo aprendo a volar. Por tu amor no hay montaña que no pueda escalar. Es loco, pero sí, yo te quiero así. Lo arriesgo todo por ti. Es loco, pero sí, yo te quiero así. Lo arriesgo todo por ti.
Oh, I swear that was so beautiful. Yeah, that was a vibe. That did have definitely a similar melody, and pretty much the same meaning of the lyrics as the English one. So that's nice that it's kept basically the same vibe, so that people who don't speak English, don't understand English, can still appreciate everything that he's saying. So I love that. There was a specific line that I really liked that he sung. La estrella más lejana te la doy. Oh, like the furthest, like the most, like the. Why can I never translate these words? Like the furthest star I'll get for you, basically, I'll give to you. Yeah. I'll do everything you ask. It's just beautiful. The lyrics, I feel like obviously in English we feel the lyrics because I can understand the lyrics, but somehow in Spanish I feel like you just feel it. I feel it more personally. I think because obviously the song Risk It All, obviously it has basically the same instrumental or if not the same instrumental. It was a while since I listened to that actually, but I think it has the same instrumental, the same very Latin feel to it. But I feel like obviously it's nice that he used the English lyrics for the first one, for the first version, because you kind of get that contrast of like, oh, he's singing in English, but then it's very Latin vibes, and very inspired by his culture and stuff like that. But I think this is just like the cherry on the cake of like songs, because it's just a whole combination of Latin vibes with the Spanish. And I think I like the other one, but I think I like this one better, just because I feel like it just adds to it, the fact that it's in Spanish. But I really loved how he sang that first bit. It was really beautiful. Let's go back. Oh no, that's not the lyrics. I haven't started yet. Here.
Yo por tener tu corazón, la estrella más lejana.
That bit.
Te la doy.
Oh, what a great opening, man. Like, he sings so great in Spanish. Like, I always feel sometimes when... I'd love to know, actually. Is Bruno Mars first language? Okay. Oh, wow. So his first language is English. His cultural heritage is Puerto Rican, Filipino, Jewish. Wow. Identifying as a local Hawaii boy. While he has Filipino and Puerto Rican roots, English is his primary language, and it was used throughout his upbringing. So, yeah, the fact that Spanish is his second language, actually, and I love the fact that he's embracing that part of his culture, even though he has such a mix of cultures in his heritage and stuff like that. So I really like the fact that he's embracing. Obviously, he's already embraced that Latin feel with the whole album. If you guys are interested, I have reacted to a few of the songs from this album, as well as Risk It All. But there's loads of other songs off this Latin album that he's done that I've reacted to, if you guys are interested. But yeah, like obviously you can tell he's embracing the Latin side of his heritage, which is lovely. But now learning Spanish, or at least I don't know if he actually speaks Spanish like that, but it's not his first language, so he's obviously not native in that language, and being able to like sing in that language and still create emotion is quite a difficult thing to do, especially I feel like for me personally, because I do speak Spanish. I grew up there, so obviously it is my second language, but whenever I speak or whenever I try to sing in Spanish, it always brings out a different texture to my voice or a different vibe to my voice. And I think it has done with him, but then he's still kept very much a Bruno Mars vibe to the song. Obviously he has replicated the melody and everything from the original, from the Risk It All English version, but it's really nice to see the slight changes in his texture, in his expression, when he sings in Spanish. And I feel like certain words in different languages bring out different intonations and bring out different ways that you would sing that word, also because of the pronunciation, but because sometimes the words in a different language, you get a different feeling, is what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, language is a way that we communicate, right? So if we communicate in English, we have our knowledge and our expectations and all our kind of memories and associations with the English language, so that when we sing it, we express it differently. And then when we go to a language that's not as familiar, or a secondary language, that we have our own sort of cues, social cues, or perceptions or memories or things linked to that language, we can express it in a different way. I hope that makes sense. But I feel like that's why seeing or hearing a song in a different language, the same song in a different language, is really refreshing to see, because you, like I said, you do hear the different tones and you receive it differently. Obviously, if you do understand Spanish, then you would receive it differently. But even if you don't understand the language, I feel like you will just receive it differently, because a lot of people, you know, even when you hear things in French or any other language, or Italian or any Hindi, Punjabi, do you know what I mean? you receive it differently. That's just for me personally. If anybody agrees with what I'm saying, then feel free to comment down below. Or if you would like to challenge what I'm saying and you know, disagree politely, of course. But yeah, I'd love to know your opinions and things like that in terms of like languages and the differences in expression. Because I've done a lot of reaction videos to Selena as well, and she obviously does a lot of Latin, Spanish speaking songs as well as English. And I've noticed that the way it's received for me personally, someone who understands both languages, is different. So I'd love to know, if you guys speak Spanish or if you don't speak Spanish, how did you receive this song in comparison to Risk It All, the English version? I'd love to know. But I loved, again, he kept like the same melody, you know, the lyrics are just beautiful. I love that La estrella más lejana te la doy. I love the way he sung that. I think, can we just go back and listen to that again? I'm sorry, guys. When I like a line, I just have to listen to it loads of times.
Tu corazón, la estrella más lejana.
Ooh, la estrella más lejana. Ooh, it's just so beautiful. I don't know if I heard that melody, because when he started singing, I was like, that sounds different. I'll have to have another listen again to Risk It All. But it does sound like a little bit different. Do you know what? For the vibes, let's just open it in a different tab, shall we? And see what's going to happen with this. But yeah, I feel like I'll just wait till this ad's pass by. Well, let's have a little.
For just a chance to win your heart, you could set the bar beyond the stars. I'll do anything.
Yeah, it is a little bit different, actually, because that's the thing. Like, when you try and translate a song into English, sometimes you can't use the exact words. Obviously, he's talking about a heart and a star and stuff like that, but he's obviously changed a little bit the meaning, because to fit it in the melody, you have to obviously alter the lyrics to be able to, obviously, for it to make sense in the new language that you're translating it in. And then also, you know, for it to sound good. But I actually think I prefer the way that it's sang in Spanish, just the sounding of it and just the feeling of it.
Yo por tener tu corazón, la estrella más lejana, te la doy. Haré todo lo que pidas tú.
I feel like I don't know what you guys feel, but I feel like the Spanish version, he's more passionate with it. It almost brings out this passionate side to his voice. I feel like, obviously, this song is very, very passionate. I think definitely as the song goes on with the English version, it gets really passionate. But I feel like just the starting of the song is like, even the way he holds his notes, and it's just like very, very passionate and I think that could potentially be the language itself. And I feel like I said earlier, the language really brings out different sides of a singer and of the emotions and feelings. So yeah, I really like that, honestly, like really nice. Oh, I love this. Por tu amor no hay montaña que no puede escalar. For your love, there isn't a mountain that I can't climb. Yeah, this bit. Just to be by your side is a bit where he does keep the same. So it is interesting to see what lyrics are the same, what lyrics aren't the same. Oh, it is just so beautiful. I feel like this song just really suits the Spanish lyrics. Cruzaría todo el mar para abrazarte. I will cross the entire ocean just to hug you. I'll give my life just to kiss you. Yo no voy a parar hasta demostrar que te puedo amar. I won't stop until I can prove to you or show to you that I can love you. Yeah, it is really beautiful, man. It is really beautiful. Let me have a little look at the English lyrics. Risk it all lyrics. Yeah. Yeah. In a mountain you could put to I wouldn't climb. It's crazy, but it's true. There's nothing I won't do. I'd risk it all for you. Es loco, pero sí. Yo te quiero así. Lo arriesgo todo. Yeah, see, it's crazy, but it's true. There's nothing I won't do. But here he said, I like, yo te quiero así. I like you. I love you, like, in that way. Or así, like, I love you that way. Or I love you. Basically is what he's saying. So that's interesting how they've changed that and to try and fit it in. To hold your hand and call you mine. Tomar tu mano, hacerte mía. Quiero ser solo yo el hombre de tu vida. I'm trying to be the man till the end of time. Yo haré todo lo que pidas tú. Or I'll do anything you ask me to. So yeah, it's interesting to see how the lyrics change. But I personally, I mean, tell me guys which one you prefer. I really like the Spanish version, I can't lie. Yeah. I just think I prefer it. Obviously, Risk It All, I reacted to the video. So if you guys are interested in me kind of looking a bit deeper into like the instrumental side of it and stuff, that is, I go more in depth about that in the one that I've linked at the end of the video. So feel free to check that out if you're interested. But this one, I guess I just wanted to, I didn't want to repeat what I'm saying and for it to just feel like inauthentic. I'm just go with whatever comes to me in terms of listening to a song if I've already listened to the original. So if you are interested, like I said, in that side, then there is that video that you can watch. And obviously I go into like the music video and all of that stuff. But I really like this one. Again, like I just love the Latin feel to it. It's just beautiful. I love the ending of it as well. It is really beautiful, man. It is really beautiful. Wow, it's produced by Bruno Mars and Dimile, who wrote. So yeah, there's quite a few people on there. I would assume, like to make sure the translation's perfect, he probably would have had to brought someone else on board that does speak Spanish, you know, to translate exactly what it is he wants to translate. So yeah, Bruno Mars was written, obviously because he wrote the English lyrics, and I'm guessing he probably inputted some Spanish and stuff like that. But then you got Juan Carlos Cosme, Enrique Sanchez, and Daniel Rodriguez. So that's really cool. Yeah. Beautiful production, and I really like seeing Bruno Mars in this Latin vibe. I think it's very Bruno Mars, even though it's something new that, I mean, I've heard from him. I don't know if he's done Latin stuff in the past, but for me, this is very new from what I know Bruno Mars to be. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, the way I went into the lyrics and the difference between Spanish and English and compared the two. Like I said, if you are interested in the instrumental and my perspective on that, then you can watch the video that I've linked at the end of this video. It may appear already. If you have any other requests, there is a link in my description box for you to send those through. If you liked it, if you vibed with it, feel free to like and subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for sharing the space. I'm really grateful. Till next time, ciao.